Hi, my name's Sonia and this is my channel, See It Then, See It Now. For today's craft, I wanted to create something where everything is readily available. You can just go buy all the stuff that you need to do it. There's no specialist stuff involved. There's no, this is something that's been in my craft for 5 years, or this is something unique I've picked up from the charity shop and I'm going to make it over. I wanted it to be where everything is ready and available for you to buy right now, so that if you wanted to create this craft, you can just go out and buy everything. So, with the exception of the glass, which I got given, but any glass will work, and the cardboard tubing, which I think was the inside of a cling film, but any thick cardboard tubing would work. Apart from those two items, everything is on sale at the range, and is all on sale at the range this Christmas. So if you want to have a go at this, then it's all there for you to get. That said, let's jump into the video. After separating the two hoops, I marked the larger hoop directly across from the metal fastener. I measured and marked the smaller hoop at either side to show where the largest part of the circle is. I'm not sure if it was totally necessary to do this, but in my mind I had it that if I glued it together where the marks were, then it would ensure that the hoops were even at both sides. I cut 4 centimetres off a piece of cardboard tube. The idea for this was to raise the part where the candle's going to sit up away from the bottom of the hoops. I'm going to need this tube to sit on both hoops so that it's a more secure hold, so I marked it out at each side where the inner hoop was. I then notched out the cardboard at each side. So as you can see here, it's now sitting on both hoops. I hope this is all making sense up to now. I've driven myself totally potty trying to explain this so far. Just in case any of this tube ends up visible once the decoration is finished, I just covered the whole thing with some ribbon. To glue it in place, I used E6000 and hot glue. The E6000 gives a better hold, but the hot glue holds it all in place until the E6000 dries. I'm going to need a flat surface for the candle to sit on, so I glued a coaster onto the top of the tube. It's just occurred to me that I always use E6000. I don't think I ever use any of the other glues. It's never let me down, so I've never felt the need to change. But let me know in the comments if there's a glue that you prefer or think works better than E6000. To cover the metal fastener, I started with this sparky greenery, and I glued a piece on at each side of the fastener just to cover it all up. These frosted leaves and berries are very pretty, so they were next. I popped a piece in next to each hoop and pointed it downwards over the top of the sparky greenery just to give it a bit of variation. This was really starting to take shape now, and I was loving how it was looking, but I felt like the sides of the hoops were a little bit bare, so I decided to put some greenery up the sides. I got the original idea to make this decoration from a huge one they had in a shopping centre, which I absolutely love, and this is very different to that, but it's because I scaled it right down. I have bought a bigger hoop which I intend turning into something much more similar to the decoration that I saw, but I don't know where to put that yet. And these little ones are going to look fab in the window, because I don't have anything displayed in the window at the moment, so these are going to look fab there. So that's why I chose to just alter it and come up with this idea instead. I love this part of a project. It's time to add the sparkle and the pretty bits. So all I'm doing here is looking at where things might look pretty and just popping them in, and I'll put something in place, see what it looks like. If I like the look of it, I'll glue it on. If I don't, then I'll try other different places, and it's just a case of popping everything on. And if you think it looks pretty somewhere, then pop it on, because it's going to look pretty there. I've gone red and silver with this, and that's because red is very Christmassy, but also because I have a lot of red and silver decorations in the room that these are going in, so I've gone red and silver just to keep it cohesive. If you've watched some of my other Christmas decoration videos, then you'll find that I do use baubles quite a lot in my displays. I love them. I think they look so pretty. I just think they're inexpensive, they're really good gap fillers, and they look really pretty in arrangements. Now that the main body of the decoration was complete, I needed something for the tea light to sit in. A friend gave me 3 of these glosses, so I decided to use one of these, and I decided to glue the silver flower that I had left onto the front of the glass. With hindsight, I would have been better using a glass that wasn't beveled. I did struggle a little bit to get the flower to go on, but we did get there in the end. Once I had the flower on the front, I glued the glass to the coaster on the decoration. Let's have a reminder and see it then. And let's see it now. I hope you enjoyed watching this one as much as I enjoyed making it. Make sure that you're subscribed, leave me a comment, hit that like button, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.